Today I'm going to be sharing a few items that I got in the month of August. August is the time of year that I celebrate a birthday, so I got a couple of cool new items that I wanted to take a look at. The first one off the top here is a Meeden ceramic wash cup. And you never know when you're shopping online, but I was happy to see that this was a good size, and it's porcelain or ceramic, so it will wash up really nicely, and it's really heavy. One of the reasons why I wanted to get this was because, if it's heavy, it won't tip. Currently what I use in the studio is a mason jar. And it works fine, and I often will have two on my desk, but there's always the chance of spilling. So with this new porcelain two-sided bowl, I can have a side for rinsing my brushes and then a side for clean water when I go to dip back into my palette. And yeah, I'm excited to put this to the test. Oh, here's a brush that had some ink residue on it from a previous video. So there you go, and it's a nice lip on this cup with a bit of an edge to keep the brush from rolling off. So very cool. The next item I got was a new way to organize some of my brushes in the studio. Currently I use a mason jar with a coiled hair elastic around the top when I'm drying brushes out, ferrules down, or if I'm traveling plein air, I have this container that keeps my brushes hopefully protected. But this is a silicone brush organizer, brush holder, and what I like about this is it comes apart very easily for cleaning. So you just pull this insert out and you can spread it apart and wash it out, and because it's silicone, none of the yucky pigments or paint should stick to it, and you just let it rinse or dry upside down. And if I'm in the studio, I can organize my brushes, and what's really nice is it keeps the brushes slightly separated. I use a lot of synthetic squirrel brushes. The bristles are very soft, and when you're just throwing these brushes into a cup, you can bend the bristles. It affects the longevity of the brush. So I thought this was really cool. Another application for this would be for my fountain pens. If I want to display them or have a variety of pens laid out when I'm journaling, this is perfect for that. Anything that adds a little bit more organization to the studio is a good thing. I'm sure I'll get a ton of use out of that brush holder. The next item I have was a purchase from Amazon. And if you're like me and you live in a rural town and you don't have access to, say, a local art supply store, Amazon can certainly be a good resource. I'll see, say, different art books or things in reviews that look like they might be interesting, so I'll put them on a wish list during the year. And one of the things that you can't go wrong if you have an artist on your Christmas list or they're having an upcoming birthday is a block of watercolor paper. This is Winsor & Newton's professional watercolor, cold pressed, 140 pound, 100% cotton paper. And I would say it's comparable to Arches. It is definitely a close second for me. I love how it's a bright white, and this is a 7-inch by 10-inch block, which is perfect for going in my bag for plein air. It's almost half the cost of a block of Arches, and like I said, very comparable. You cannot go wrong with this paper. So here I'm showing you some of my favorite brushes. They are Princeton Striper Dagger brushes. I have a few different sizes here, and they are a synthetic squirrel brush, very soft. They suck up a lot of pigment and a lot of water. And what I added this year to my brush collection is another striper dagger, but this time from Princeton's AquaElite line. This is their version of a synthetic Kolinsky sable. And the bonus of this brush for me is that when I'm painting plein air in the winter, it's nice to have a brush that doesn't suck up too much water, because then that water freezes in the brush and you pick up less pigment, and that means less pigment on the page and a faded painting. So I'm excited to try this brush during the winter months, and I think it'll be a really good addition to my plein air kit. So those are all the items that I wanted to share today. Each one is under $30 Canadian. I think whether you're looking to treat yourself or maybe you have a special artist, someone in your life, there could be some cool gift suggestions here. Let me know in the comments below, what's the best present you ever received for your art practice, or maybe you gave to someone else. I look forward to reading some creative ideas there. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time.